Would the bridge be considered an enemy
Uh,
of my ally?
no.
Hello and happy Friday, friends. We're back. We're mostly back. We are waiting on one Deadly Ambitions to make his return from the airport. But otherwise, we're all here. And we are all happy to be here as we continue playing Daggerheart. Thank you, JenOfThieves, for all those gifted subs.
Good heavens.
Well, also, thank you for exposing Chi. No longer subbing to us here on the channel. Wow. Wow, Chi. Wow. Wow. You think somebody loves you. Alright, guys. I'm DM Daddy RPG. We thank you so much for tuning in, checking us out, hanging out with us on these the happy fun times. I will be, returning to running games in just a couple of weeks, where we will be doing a Resident Evil themed game. They gotta survive the city and escape.
We won't.
I believe it. I believe in y'all. I believe in the players.
Mike and I, we won't.
Good luck, nerds.
Jen, you are the second highest HP character right now.
That's so sad.
What a low
We're
bar.
doomed.
It's gonna be great.
I am the greatest hit points character.
But in lieu of that, as I've been helping people make their characters, not a lot of people apparently have seen or played the Resident Evil games. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow, because it's been 2 years since I've done a video game stream, I might play some Resident Evil 2 and stream it. That way people can experience the wonder of what they're going to be getting. Thank you, Miss Cricket, for that prime sub. And
Maybe I'll just be savage in chat.
yes, maybe that'll be glorious. All right,
I'll just
but
be a little voice.
She convinced Matt
Being
to
a
play
bitch.
Resident Evil 6 with Pierce.
no.
I'm like the sassiest gameplayer ever.
It's just
Okay,
co-op,
so
man.
it's good points.
Anyways, boom, Discord. If you're not a part of our Discord community, head over there. We currently have signups for JenOfThieves next game. She'll be running Old Gods of Appalachia, aka the DM Duchess. We would love for people to sign up and come play in that. Jen, how are signups for that going?
Yep.
Yup. Okay, cool. That's what we like to hear. Everything's fine over here on DMT RPG YouTube. If you have not seen our previous games, we have so many games, guys. We have so many different campaigns, so many different systems, so many things, from Scion to Old Gods to Midnight World to Shadowrun to the actual name of the Scum and Villainy, not Hyperspace Hustle.
Yeah.
That's what the name of the
I
campaign
remember
was.
that one, but I never remember like Old Gods.
I guess I just didn't traumatize you enough when I ran it. I'm sorry. And of course,
Right.
and of course,
Try
a
harder.
metric fuck ton of World of Darkness, because we're all 90s edgelord babies. We stand werewolf on this channel, and of course,
Oh, yeah.
Patreon. If you don't want Amazon to take half of your money, if you want cool things, cool stuff like free chat redeems, free merch, so on, so forth, etc., weighted voting, and the votes that happen over on the Discord, check us out on Patreon. YouTube credits. YouTube credits are also important. Get your name out there on the internet at the end of all of our videos. I don't run this game, as you can tell, because I'm not in the middle of the screen. But I am relinquishing my power to Dizzle.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I don't remember what happened last time.
I was hoping somebody did.
I didn't even play last time because I was sick.
Yeah. And- so I'll ask the three of you to give extensive recaps. Let's go ahead and start, Amanita.
Robort powered down, and then bridges are scary.
We just are indeed scary, especially for someone who likes the land. Jovian.
I know what it's like to kill now.
He's got the bloodlust.
This is true.
And he totally didn't need 1,000 kisses from his mom because he got fucking shocked.
You ever been hit by lightning? It hurts.
Yes.
X-Men
Same fight.
flashback initiate.
Okay. So, during the power down time, Jovian's dad brought us back a bunch of books for information about the Titans and things that have been going on with the Titans. Jovian was sent to apologize to old man Bitters because he ran across his roof and the old man was throwing fruit at him, so apparently that makes Jovian the asshole. On his way back, he got attacked by another Clank shooting lightning bolts looking for another Clank, his brother, who, you know, we can make inferences because everything's racism because it's fantasy. So we hear these things going bananas outside, no offense Jovian, and we make our way outside to go assist our party member. We drop this electricity shooting robot in several attacks, and Jovian's very well placed. Was it a short bow or crossbow?
It's a short bow.
Short bow. Short bow shot right through the effing throat. We bring him back to Jovian's parents' backyard where his dad has a workshop. And from the workshop, we start to take the thing apart. Booker is uncomfortable with the things that are going on, so he goes to see what's going on with Robort and spends a little bit of quality time with our axe hammer throwing friend while they take him apart, find an artifact inside the Clank. Booker rejoins, considers smashing it. Velvet uses his very soft paws to steal it and vanishes into the night, and he is now pregnant.
He is.
As far as we know.
You tell me.
Okay.
He's got something new on his sheet. That's all I know. I'm assuming it's a baby.
Speaking of babies, I've colonized the greenhouse.
I mean, a little bit.
Oh God, yeah. Wars everywhere.
I apparently missed a lot last game.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Where we left off, I'm going to go ahead and pick back up with Robert and Moore, who were up in Jovian's room. Moore cleaning up a bit after.
Wiping off Robort's back.
It's a quick side note. Having to play a Galliard is forcing me to remember everything that happens in every game.
It only takes
Good
once.
Lord.
Once you do it one time, that's literally what you have to do every
Well,
time.
clearly, I need to do that so it fixes me.
Cannot put that back in. Can't put that genie back in the bottle. Just what it is.
More while you're cleaning up the room after helping out Booka, you start to hear a mechanical whirring from behind you, underneath the blanket they all threw over Robort. Robort, you start to come to, but it's dark in here. You can't see. There's a blanket on your head.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going with I actually can't see it. I was like, well, let's get our spells going.
Nope. There's a blanket over your head.
Rocket fists.
Choose violence immediately.
Oh my goodness, you're awake. Oh, bat.
Well, hey there, Mayor.
Hey, we missed you.
Is old man Bitters dealt with?
Don't know. Pierre.
Well, I'm gonna find out then. Nobody throws fruits at my friend. Nobody.
Robort, honestly, shutting down for that good time, it felt a bit refreshing.
Sure.
You feel a little more energized. Actually, a lot more energized. For some reason, there's a warmer feeling coming from inside of you.
I feel all warm and tingly inside. What did you do to me while I was out, Moore?
Nothing while you were unconscious. Promise.
Was I conscious at some point?
No.
My data
Not really.
logs are fuzzy.
I did make you a new scarf, though.
A new
So what?
scarf. Are you trying to say my skulls and stuff aren't appealing? Aren't aesthetically
Made
amazing?
a matching set. Add more skulls.
More skulls. Very important. Well, are we still in Jovian's house?
We are. We're upstairs. Everyone else should be downstairs, I think. Hopefully.
All right. Well then. Did I miss anything?
I think you missed quite a bit. We'll find out together.
What did you do to me, Moore? You don't even remember? What did you do?
Been a long day, okay?
But Robort, like I said, as you're getting everything straight from waking up after a shutdown, because shutting down, that's unusual for you.
I'm fine.
You feel like there's another, like an extra source of it. And if you look on your roll 20, there's an extra sheet.
There is.
Yep. An
I
extra.
have the same two things that I always have.
Oh, sorry. I did not edit that part. My bad.
It's all good. I was like, I do?
I thought I did. My bad. There it is.
Because it's hidden to me.
There it is.
Realize friends we made a long goal.
You see
Okay,
it now?
cool.
Friendship.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Welcome.
My resolve grows. All right, Lamore, let's go find our friends. Let's reunite this party. One more time.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go.
One
Holds
other,
out his arm for more.
One other effect of it, Robort, is that you can feel the pull in 5 other directions in varying lengths.
Okay. I keep that to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Downstairs with more.
You head downstairs. guessing it would be Book and Jovian downstairs with Amanita back in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless y'all had something else that you needed to do.
Last thing we did was we were in the shed with my dad, and we probably came inside after that.
Well,
Bill had
hey
something
there,
to
y'all.
take care of, so he stepped out for a moment. You know how he is.
Vanished. So we
Jovi.
don't know where he went anyways.
Jovi.
Oh, hey, Robort.
Did we deal with that old man?
He was thoroughly impressed with my apology, so there are no reasons to. Hey, remember those brothers? You were trying to.
Did he
deactivate
apologize?
those-
Did he apologize to you for throwing fruit at your person?
I mean, not in so many words, but there was a mutual unspoken respect there.
Respect is something that should be spoken, my friend. Heading for the door. Because that's the last thing Robort remembers is he was going to go talk to that old man.
What was that robot's name? What was the robot's name from last time?
Voltaire.
Robort, you knew a Voltaire, correct?
Sure did.
And how would you feel if he was deactivated?
Define deactivated, Jovian.
Some, like, not moving around anymore.
He attacked
Killed.
Jovian and
You're
we
talking
destroyed
about killed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You killed Voltaire.
He was attacking innocents and then attacked me.
Well, then he had it coming.
I'm gonna keep up with Robort because I'm
Yep,
assuming
go
he's
out the door.
I'm still attached to his arm. We're just rolling out.
Robort, we have things to discuss.
Yes, we do. With Old Man Bitters.
We have the. We are down one other Simia.
And Amanita. Goes right back through the house to the back to the greenhouse.
Just being dragged along at this point.
I'm following him, trying to kind of explain what's been going on since he's been deactivated.
Yep.
Before you get there, Amanita, you're sitting. You've settled back in. Got your toes in the dirt.
Yeah.
You're enjoying yourself. You're connected to the other fungal that are attached to the tree. It's a good, calm existence. One of your little sportling has popped up. It doesn't have much of an intelligence on its own yet. It's just kind of moving. It brings you along a chunk of what looks like maybe amber or congealed sap.
Oh, what a gift.
And if you look in your handouts, you should see a new thing. And that is your props rewards.
Nice. Thank you, little me.
You just see it bounce on its two legs back and forth, and then waddles off.
Let that wander off.
They grow up so fast.
No cause for concern at all.
And that after you've received your gift and it wanders off, in comes the entourage. Arm in arm as everybody comes into the greenhouse.
We've all linked up.
Oh, hello there, Amanita.
Has there been another explosive incident?
There's about to be. There might be organic matter that needs to be consumed.
There does not need. There is no organic matter at the current moment that needs to be consumed. I feel
There's
like
always organic matter that needs to be consumed.
See?
not in the way he's thinking of it. There are more present issue.
I think the most present issue is Mr. Bitter.
Mr. Bitters is like 97, and
Then it's his
Mr.
time.
He is
let
about
him-
to be consumed anyway. We do not need to interfere.
Thank you, Amanita. Like, just if throwing a apple at me makes him happy, whatever. Like that's how joyless his life is.
His brain matter is probably already deteriorating, thus making his decisions questionable.
Which is why we should just help him find the sweet release of forever
Please.
sleep.
Find Vel.
Don't do this.
Why do we need to find Vel?
Is Vel absconded with something
Smash the
from?
artifact that was inside your brother.
Oh, congratulations. He must be so happy.
Who?
Vel.
He enjoys taking things.
This is true. Well, how do we find a sneaky simian?
I feel like I've heard this one before.
Tempt him with something he cannot help himself but want.
Hey, Jovian.
Hey,
Because of the stress of trying to deflect Robert, now Amanita, and this whole thing, mark a stress for me. And you can thank Chi for the stress month.
know where you live.
Big deal. So does she.
With favorite response to doxing threats. Nice try. I already know where I live.
There's got to be a thieves guild around here somewhere we can go search him out at.
The church.
Is he your brother's here too?
Probably.
I assume Booker's just got a bowl of stew, just whatever it was. Just following, just watching this go down.
Secret ingredient is love.
And you know,
I have sap.
I like what you've done in here, though. That was really cute.
It's a pretty
Thank you.
color.
I feel very connected now.
your connections are very important, Amanita. And I'm
Yes.
happy
Is it
that
okay
you
for her to be
continue
doing
to
that
grow.
here?
Thank you, friend
Yeah,
Robert.
it's a greenhouse and all, but are these things moving?
Look, one of
Perhaps.
them comes and walks up to your leg and just kind of into your fur.
Huh.
Oh, it likes you.
That's
Like
good
as a
thing.
friend, or
I mean, it's
It's like a
probably going to
potential-
consume you, so proceed with
No,
Uh,
his
yeah,
particles
like-
are far too large and active for them to be consumed yet.
Yeah.
Yet is the key word.
Everybody goes. I got
how many of these are there?
What was that, Jovi?
I said, how many of these are there?
I'd say
How long?
probably about 100.
Like
She's been
looking
shaking-
around,
She's been shaking the spores a bit.
looking around the greenhouse at all my mom's expensive plants and like rare
Yeah.
like flowers.
None of them are hurt,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
every single one of them has a little teeny, but in the pot, or a couple of them.
They're helping. We're helping.
What do you and
You're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
or these are like your children?
Like, they're also like me.
Like you reproduce asexually, and these are essentially parthenogenetic copies of you.
Essentially.
Big words.
You mean I can have hundreds of Amanita friends?
You could.
a lot of weird owls, but all right. Is the
Those are-
intent for
Owls? They are not weird. How dare you?
How
weird is not a bad
dare
thing.
you?
That is a joke.
What is the intent? So would these join us on our travels? But,
Nope. I imagine they will continue to remain here and assist in the ecological system of this greenhouse.
oh, my parents were upset that I left the nest. Maybe this is what they need. I would have suggested a cat, but
100 amanitas.
Eventually, they will grow large enough to go on their own adventures. But for now,
Be very
This
careful
place-
of where I'm stepping. As I
Oh,
leave
no.
the greenhouse.
You know what? Give me a agility roll.
Is this rough terrain?
No,
You
just to
sure?
make sure. Yeah, just to make sure you don't accidentally squish one.
Advantage on rolls to traverse dangerous cliffs and ledges, navigate harsh environments. Use your survival knowledge.
Are you trying to say your friend Amanita is a harsh environment?
I'm saying it's going to be a real harsh environment if I squish one of her kids.
Probably.
then you can traverse more easily.
Ugh.
Oh, I need to roll my prayer dice. I forgot.
Yeah, you do.
Those are important. Don't you have aren't you up to 3 paradise now with the?
I should be, yeah.
Okay, that's not updated then. So just roll an additional d4 and hold on to that number.
Spend a hope for experience. Crit.
Oh yeah, clear stress and gain a hope, and you definitely avoid every single one of them.
you are
Yep.
comforted by the idea of 100 amanitas.
It clears stress from
Every last one of them needs to make it out into the world.
Mm-hmm.
Your baby sea turtles.
You have the thought one day of delicious mushroom soup.
Nah, you know what? That's another one that's on the list. Just
So you
don't.
have 2 3s and a 2 to use
Yep.
for your prayers.
All right, Jovian. Before you got very concerned about your mother's greenhouse, you were trying to tell me something important.
Yeah, so Val, like I said, he absconded with artifact from an inn, Voltaire. You don't know what he is. My father said that the artifact could be very potentially dangerous. I didn't know if that relates to your quest in tracking your brothers down or not, but it just feels like a relevant issue at the moment.
So first we take care of Mr. Bitters, and then we go find a church.
You do not need to take care of Mr. Bitters. Nature will take care of them himself.
Nature always does.
Thank you, Amanita. You are a light in this issue right now.
Jovian.
Robort.
Before I powered down for a little bit, do you remember the conversation we had about finding respect for yourself and believing in yourself?
Yes, I respect myself enough to not go beat up a 97-year-old man.
You won't be beating him up. Don't worry about that.
He is getting older every time we mention his age.
What was that more?
He's in fact grown 4 years in this 5-minute conversation.
You got them magic years.
If this is a matter of punishment, friend Robort, I posit that allowing him to age naturally and disintegrate while his own body fails him is probably the worst punishment.
Oh, I can agree with that one.
Why do you gotta make sense?
He is the wisest fungus I've ever met.
Thank you, friend Jovian.
Well, we're not going to be able to do anything till we can find Vel. I can at least do something about Mr. Bitters. Just going to go play him a nice song.
Oh, well, that sounds lovely.
Right?
It's not what he means.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's a song.
Fuck off.
What? If Robort was gonna hurt him, he'd hurt him. Like that's just what that is.
100%.
You gonna deny him the arts? A beautiful song from our wonderful robot friend? You're not gonna let him do that? That
Some
just
people
seems-
find complementary frequencies to be soothing.
I guess that's what we're gonna go do, but allow me to accompany you just in case.
All are welcome.
Hey. Well, that
Ooh.
might
feeling this alcohol. Can't do it. Can't say it.
say it.
Can't slip into the old ooh. It's a whole lot of bitches and motherfuckers come from this side of the room. Better man than me, I wouldn't put up with that, but you know, you're not me, so. Sound like you don't trust them, but I'm just saying, you know, that's not the thing we're doing here.
So we're going to go see Miss Old Man Bitters.
Anyways,
All right. You get you head out there. Go to Old Man Bitters' house.
No, stand
Yeah,
up.
like I said, he's not
A
around.
few of my children just clinging.
Mhm. You hear little squeaks.
what do they look like? Because I'm imagining the mushrooms from Maple Story.
Right now they're
Like
just
little dudes from Dark
like-
Souls.
little tiny mushroom, like just straight up
Little
toadstool looking mushrooms with two little stubs for feet. Little you see how many those cow has that fuzzy look to it?
Yeah.
Think like that as the spores that are sticking off of it, but they're little tiny and red.
Medical.
I had a picture earlier and for a reference, but it was blue.
Still gonna be the mushrooms.
Oh, yeah, that one. Sure.
That one. That
Oh,
one.
God.
That's
So
what's in
cute.
my head.
Yeah. Little fuzzy blue dudes.
Mm-hmm. Although these are red. But no, you go out there, you see some people who are, excuse me, rebuilding, trying to patch up things that were destroyed in the battle, about an hour ago. They're collecting wounded, maybe some that are a little more than wounded. But overall, it could have been a lot worse.
The casualty is one too many.
Luckily, we got to him when we got to him.
But you get over to Old Man Bitters. He's got a bit of a burn on one side from electricity. You see him out on his front porch on his swing with his cane just...
No, that is not a typical part of natural decay.
Yep. We'll tear loose some bolts.
Mr. Bitters.
He looks up from his cane. He sees you. Oh, you're running up our roof again. And he looks over to. Not another one! No!
It's okay, Mr. Bitters. This is
He's shaking. He's backing up.
well. This is my friend Robort. He's a very famous musician. He wants to play you a song.
A song?
Mr. Bitters, are you suffering in your old age?
I wasn't until about an hour ago.
Ah, then I imagine you do not wish for release.
What do you mean?
She wants to kill you and eat you.
That's no.
I was merely prepared to offer.
No one's gonna hurt you, Mr. Bitters.
He gets up to try to run away, but he's having a hard time moving.
Oh.
Oh, he
So sad.
Ian walks his way in as quick as he can.
Ah,
towards
yes.
The door.
Your cartilage is in shreds.
Are there any like? Is there any like vegetables or vegetation around in like the front yard area that we're currently occupying?
Yeah, I'd say there's a small garden
Cool.
around the
Not trying to hit him, but Robort's gonna pluck and like lob in his general direction.
Or will also partake.
You know, like what he does to Jovian.
I'd say you found a carrot.
Again, not trying to hit him, just moving him along, letting him see how it feels.
He's not even paying attention to that. He's focusing to try to run away.
Do not pivot on those hips. They will certainly snap.
Stop confronting me with my own mortality!
Are you not constantly confronted with your mortality?
Yeah, you're up there, dude.
He shuts the door behind him.
No,
All right,
Amanita.
good talk.
Amanita, I'm just saying. I believe some of your sporelings could probably squeeze through that door.
You know what? Just set a couple down. They can wait.
Perfect.
Oh, a wonderful garden to attend to until they're needed.
Right? It's just like with Jovian's parents' greenhouse. They'll just help tend the garden.
Surely he is 100 by now.
97.
In like 3 minutes.
Might
I
have
made a
heart
joke.
attack in the next 5 minutes.
I made a joke. Was it a good joke?
It was a very
It was. It was very good, Amanita.
10 out of 10.
Points.
All right, are you satisfied, Robort?
No, but I'm as satisfied as I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all we can hope for.
No, we can hope for better. That's what I keep trying to impress upon you. You can hope for better, Jovian.
That's what hope is.
You do not just have to maintain the status quo. If you feel you deserve more, you should have more. More's right here.
I'm right.
Is that another joke?
It was.
That offer's been on the table like 5 times. He's just not interested, I guess.
I'm good, thank you.
But I do hope you understand. Well, you do hope, joke aside, I do hope you do understand what I'm trying to impress upon you.
I understand, but
Okay.
I can want more for myself, and I do. But my goals do not always have to align with, if someone wrongs me, that's on them.
One of these days you're going to snap.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't see him put that arrow through Voltaire there. Crazy
No.
good shot.
I did not see him put an arrow through my brother.
I told you that I did, and I thought we had moved past it.
He does not respond well to personal injury.
He doesn't.
Or my
Most
hometown,
things don't.
hometown being
Learn to
I don't mind.
Ride that wave.
Well, since the bitters escapade is complete, I am open to suggestions on what we do next.
Well, Jovian's father found that information about the golem. So, there's all those books. Get some more information.
And we still have to go by the church.
and we have to find Vel.
That's why we were going to go to the church.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Sorry.
I am. Who's a book nerd?
Look at Jovian.
Like certain kinds of books, you know.
All right. Well, let's go read and give Vel enough time to, I guess, set up and be comfortable in the church when we come for him.
Excuse me.
But all right, so everybody, I'm assuming, is heading back over to Jovian.
Yep. And if I see old man Bitters like in through a window or something, no, I'm just gonna.
No, you don't see a thing.
Good. I hope he fell and broke a hip.
So he died
Waves
on the way
goodbye to a
out.
few of my babies.
As we slowly spread Amanita through this city.
Everywhere.
I'm an invasive species.
She will be this tree.
Yep.
Was that it?
The tree will be her. A giant Amanita.
Oh man. All right, so you get back to Jovian's without any issue. And as you get there, the dining room table is set up. Everybody has their own space with their veggie stew. Fresh from the garden. There is some high-grade oil set aside just for Robort. They actually did make a special trip for you.
Mm-hmm. That's what
So
I figured
it
was
is-
in business.
But those things are all set up for everyone. How many, if you wish, your space is re-prepared.
I mean, I'll sit with everybody else for now.
Okay.
I'm not hungry.
Yet.
For your bowl, it's a pile of compost. So
That is very thoughtful.
Jovian's has extra banana, extra root vegetables for Booka.
Parents are the best.
And for more, honestly, you know what? Extra carrots. Because they don't have meat there. They're vegetarians, but
They
the
heard
Jovians.
what you did upstairs.
Everybody heard what I did upstairs.
They know.
Vel was very forward with things. So it's okay. Jovian will clean it up later.
What?
It's
can
your
clean it
room.
up
Clean up
myself.
after guests.
Do it. Have this conversation right now.
Mm-hmm. And Jovian mark an additional stress and thank Chi.
She is lighting him up.
Worse.
But please sit down, enjoy. Robort. About your brother.
Yep.
An artifact was found inside of him.
I'm guessing this is the thing that Vel ran off with.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it was one of the fragments of the golem's heart.
Okay. Go on.
Oh, you were asking me to tell you more about the objects and the things that would make the golem move. And when you had me research it,
I did.
the thing I came up with was the golem's heart. He pulls up the books that he had set aside from earlier, and I know some of you guys weren't here when we were talking about it before. It was mainly just Jovia and Vel.
I was in the greenhouse.
But before the Divine War, there was a font of immense natural power. He's opened up one of his books and he's just reading the passages. There was a font of immense natural power located in a grove somewhere on the eastern coast. Nestled within was an ancient artifact known as Mother's Heart. The power of this artifact kept the land around it vibrant, protected. During the war, Corian discovered this sacred place and scooped up the old grove out of the land, leaving an empty basin behind. It's said to have been placed inside of his creation, the Mithril Golem, as a power source on that Kadam. The Mother's Heart was comprised of 6 fragments that could only become whole with the power from the tree. Yes. Go ahead.
Like the tree here?
No, the tree. I think that's my fault. I forgot to write that part. No, inside the grove there was a tree known as the Elder Tree. It was what made that grove protected and gave it power and rejuvenation.
Describe the tree that landmine or whatever scuttled out of.
Landmine.
No, but close.
I remember his name either.
Like some of the leaves sound similar, but they're not. Yeah,
Are these parts all scattered within trees?
I don't know.
Because that would be 2 of 6.
Potentially,
That is
at
not
one time they were.
insignificant.
Would I recognize the tree description?
Is there anything like super unique about the tree?
I will go ahead and say I will know nothing about this tree.
I'm gonna need to make a save. Make me an instinct roll. Ooh, a 5, but with hope. So gain a hope. But a 5.
I was mostly just asking so that if like there was anything of note that would make it special, I could ask my family.
Not that he knows of. He's reading out of what appears to be a book of legends.
Okay. Can I still then use my fungal network to ask where the oldest trees around are?
Yeah, okay, let's see what we can get there.
That is also an instinct roll, I believe. Yeah. Boop, boop.
Do it, TV. Crit.
Crit.
My whole body tightened up, like, oh god, no, wait, no,
Me too.
Saw the red dots. I was like, ugh. Oh wait, they're both ones. Yeah.
doubles his crits.
So what was it exactly you were asking for?
Like where the oldest, perhaps most special trees are?
Okay. You get a few replies. One of them matches the description of the tree that you've already come across. You find there's a few more out and about that, again, match the descriptions, but have recently passed. As in, they decayed very quickly for no reason.
Just like that last one. Wait, no, she didn't say that out loud. Never mind.
How many?
5.
How many to just kind of like spaces out for a minute? How many
5.
LDP1 left to be found?
fighting 5, including the one that y'all found before.
There have recently been 5 notable elder tree decays.
Well, that's fantastic news.
Is it?
No.
Oh,
But it is important news, and thank you very much for getting that for us, Amanita.
you are welcome, friend.
But yeah, apparently each fragment of the heart has its own set of power.
Like what?
He looks to. There's a picture of different. Looks like chambers of a heart, an actual heart that's been split off, one chamber valves, bits, like it was dissected into the bits along what would be the muscle seam. But the one that we found before was the fragment of vitality. It increases the life force of whoever wields it. But there's also fragments of clarity, resilience, insight,
I would like that one.
connection, and
That one sounds
will.
good too. Which one was pulled out of Voltaire?
vitality.
Do they all look different?
Yes, they all look like I said, different chunks of a heart that would piece together into one actual heart.
Do I possibly happen to remember what Claymore's looks like?
That would be.
Recalling information,
Yeah. That's
knowledge.
yeah. Look, oh yeah. That one you got a good look at it for some reason. That you gain a hope also, and that would be the fragment of resilience.
I'll just describe it, or like rudely lean over his shoulder to look in the book.
Point that one. Yeah, that is the fragment of resilience, and it gives someone the ability to shrug off large impact.
Friend Robort,
Yes.
do you feel particularly drawn in any direction?
Why would I feel drawn in any particular direction?
I'm attempting to establish patterns.
Well, when I was talking around town, I had been told that town to the south of this one was where my robot brothers had last been seen.
When weren't they?
What?
The people around town, didn't they say they were still, the band was still together?
That is what I just said, yes. And then
That
one of
was,
them showed up here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
That was Mulla's town, the one you were.
Perhaps that's where we should go next? Once we
Okay.
collect Friend Bill, of course.
Of course. Unless he's just lurking in the shadows waiting to spring out at any moment.
Apparently not yet.
No, he'd be eating if he was
Don't
here.
worry. That velvet palms.
That'd be crazy.
Velvet palms. He comes around when he needs to come around. It'll be all right.
He'll get hungry soon enough.
Who can resist this delicious smelling meal? Said the robot with no nose. Just being polite.
Oh,
It's very good though.
and then it clicks that you're the one who said it. Like, but thank you anyway.
Well, I'm sure, given the ravenous nature of my compatriots, it is quite a delicious meal, ma'am.
Book us what on this third bowl.
At least.
Gotta
Took one
refuel.
outside with it, came back in.
He's got a cartload.
Just eating the whole time.
Yeah, that's no problem. There's plenty more where everything came from.
Yeah.
Well, since we're waiting on Vel and the artifact thing to go over my whole situation, is there anything else going on with any of y'all we can maybe help get to the bottom of while we're here and resting in town?
I don't like this place.
I thought you just didn't like the bridges.
It all feels wrong.
Why does it feel wrong?
It's very high up.
Oh, okay. No, so not something we can fix. Got it.
Nope.
No.
Well, we've covered Old Man Bitters. We can't fix the town.
Yeah.
We can't do anything with my artifact. More, Booka, you guys got anything?
Nah.
We could just go to the Mullis town. Or wherever they were.
Mm-hmm.
And if Fredville is here, he will just come with us.
How far is Mullistown from here?
Let's see. It's just south of where you're from, Booka, over in the Serpentine Pass.
South of the Bone Scar?
Southwest. Ugh.
Weast.
That is
Those are
all.
all giving directions.
You're fired again. Alright.
It's southwest, you know.
And Weast.
Yeah, West.
Everybody's sleepy.
I started the day rough. I'm good. Yeah, southwest of Serpentine Pass.
Mm-hmm. So that's a while back.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, there is another option that would go quicker. If you take a look to the west of Ridge City, there's a river
Where's my map?
that runs all the way through the Blood Basin.
I cannot
called
see that far.
The Hornswithe River, which all connects Bridge City to Mullistown.
Amanita, how do you feel about water?
I have no problems with water. Feel me. She puts her hand on his face. It's just slightly damp.
Yeah.
Boys.
It's a wet slap.
Okay, well then good. Because I didn't want to bring you to another uncomfortable or feels wrong situation.
I appreciate your concern.
Then Mollis Town, I guess.
You should come with us, friend Val. That ought to do it.
That will definitely do it.
Most
100%.
likely. You never know.
Yeah.
He's a sneaky little simian.
Thank you,
there's,
Mother and Father Jovian, for professors, for your great help and your
Abundance of plant life.
that too.
Oh, yeah.
If you go back down to the river, there's Look for Carl. He's he's the ferryman. He runs.
I was trying not to do it.
Carl!
He runs the trade routes up and down the river.
Very well. Very well. Well then, ahead and away, team.
Oh.
Onward to more adventure.
He's gonna go over to his mom and dad and give them a big hug before he leaves.
No.
They give you a big hug back.
Roboid is running interference so people don't make fun of Jovian for loving his parents.
Nobody.
One of us here would do that.
I'm
The
gonna
one
need
who would isn't here.
some helpers for you guys in the greenhouse.
Oh, okay, helpers.
Mm.
I'm sure that'll come in handy. Thank you.
It will.
We made you a little care package because we knew we were heading out, Jovian. She passes you a little satchel. Inside, there's your favorite snacks, a clean set of clothes, and also 2 stamina potions.
Ooh.
Both of those, you might need those.
Right. Yeah. We will continue to ensure the safety of your lovely son, Jovian. Thank you.
Please,
for your
please, and
outstanding
thank you
help.
so much.
Yeah.
She passes each one of you as well a potion of your choice of health or stamina. Or what's
Health.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm mighty squishy.
yeah, health or stamina.
Very well.
Literally, feel me.
Fibrous.
And moist.
Nice.
Where it is.
Right.
Manage. There we go.
That guy messing with all those mushrooms.
And I have one extra potion here for Nell, but I guess one of you guys can take it.
Oh,
I'll make sure
to
you
it,
get
folks.
this.
Yeah, that one would have been a stamina. The herbs in the greenhouse are quite useful.
Are they green?
They're very green.
There's a red one there.
You put it with a blue one, you can put all 3 together. Next thing you know.
Hell yeah.
Very well. Thank you again for your hospitality. I'm sorry.
come back
I'm
anytime.
sorry if there's any problems that my brother may have caused to your property.
It wasn't to our property. He was further down the way.
Mm-hmm.
What do you wish to have his remain? Considering
We're traveling light. Probably shouldn't carry around a whole robot brother.
Yeah.
But if you keep him in a safe place, I will come back for him.
you can do that.
Thank you. Head to the river.
Oh, let's see Carl.
All right, heading down to the river.
Brother.
It's rivery.
It's so much.
Okay. This is going places I wasn't expecting to go tonight.
But now, you get down here. I'm just gonna move everybody over to the map.
Meow.
Yep.
But getting down to the river, no, this is not a problem. Amanita, you feel a sense of comfort as soon as you touch terra firma, the actual dirt that's connected to the world. You're not having to pass through a tree to feel your connection.
Just left
It's
all my
just-
babies behind. Nothing bad will happen, I'm sure.
Not a single bad thing at all.
It'll be fine. Got a good feeling about
Two of them did
guys.
tag along, tucked underneath the folds of your clothes. But you can go down to the ferry. It's a simple dock out here. It's not like, you know, a big harbor or anything like that. There's a couple docks that are stretched out into the river. A few shacks where, you know, people come in to check in, check out, log their goods. There's one boat that's currently docked, and a crew who's currently uploading everything on. They have several different crates that are on the edge of the docks that are, you know, just moving up the gangplank.
Excuse me, sirs.
Yes. Can you help me with this right quick? This is heavy. You over there help them? What can we help you with?
I'm looking for one gentleman named Carl.
Oh, Carl, yes. Just a second. Hey, Carl!
That's what I was gonna do, but I figured I'd be polite.
You hear somebody from that. Yeah, what you want? If you're belly aching about the crap. You see a dwarf come up from underneath. Hey, wait, what? Hey, hello.
Hello there, big man. How are you today?
Oh, doing right well. What can I do for you?
That's an accent. I am looking.
Yeah.
Me and my merry crew of friends are looking for passage down to Mollistown.
Hey.
And I was told
So just put Mama
I was told by some professors that you were the ferryman and you are the man to talk to.
Oh, the professor sent you.
They did.
Gestures
Gestures to young Jovian.
Easy. Oh, Jovi's boy. Jovi's folks. Hey, how you doing?
Rock and stone.
Right.
Rock. Stone. Rock.
I was playing. It's a dwarf named Carl. I had to play the hunch.
Yeah. Kind of
He just like,
the game.
you get weirder every time I see you.
I do my best.
I know you do. It's okay. We still love you.
Love you too, Uncle Carl.
All right. So what you're going to Mollistown.
Yes.
Now, you see it, you know that goes through the blood basin.
That's correct.
That is what I'm told. Yes.
Okay. Just to let you know, it can be rather dangerous.
What kind of danger?
Mom, that's why I'm here.
Oh, things pop out of there all the time. They swim up the river from over the Blood Sea
Yeah.
just to get back into the blood basin. They're like salmon sometimes, but
Things come from the sea to go into the basin.
like I said, they're like salmon, but teethier.
What do they eat primarily?
People,
Your kind of critter,
Meat.
Amanita.
Nah.
they are definitely carnivores. I know I've gone through like 5 accents in this. It's just
Yep.
It's okay.
All over the
It's
eye.
fantasy.
He's a traveled man,
More of it.
okay? As he thinks of another place's accent, his dialect just automatically goes to that place he's thinking of. It's fine.
When in doubt, it's probably South African. It's fine.
Yeah.
That'd be a second to register.
So Robort and Amanita are safe. Weird. Oh.
Just fly more. It'll be okay.
Yeah, no. I'm fighting these things as I can walk. So
I am hearing I should not swim.
That would be very wise, yes.
Yeah, Booker, you're very familiar with the critters.
Murder salmon.
yep. Yeah. Right through the pass.
You actually have some jerky of them in your pack. Or you've smoked the meat.
Yeah. Grow up. Everybody grow up. Turn 6.
But if you got a little bit of coin, I won't charge you the normal rate since it's Jovian.
How much do you need, friend?
Just, a handful will be fine. And just, if you can, lend a hand across the ship.
Come
Yeah.
on, it's one
I have
handful.
2.
I have 1. Goodbye, handful of gold.
No, I have more than one. I'm paying for it.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'll work.
That's why
And
I
then I
take
have
time.
2 hands.
That's,
I don't
that's
think I have
why
any
I
money.
take time to perform when we get to towns.
Yeah,
I can fund these little
Sorry.
expeditions.
already assuming guard duty, so ready to go.
And Robart hands over a handful. I've marked it off on my sheet and proceeds to help out around the ship where he can.
Yep.
Hey, he's going to point to different things that, need loading on. Amanita, he sends you up to the crow's nest along with Jovian.
Rude.
He doesn't even know.
Possibly carry him. Just all the way up there.
If the fungus gets seasick,
The highest area to drop spores from. What a great idea.
Honestly, wasn't even thinking about
Our
it.
tour will be far and wide.
Now the whole sea is Amanita.
Booker, like the Booker, Robort, like if you help out with everything moving in, and more. There's a few injured below deck.
Oh, okay. I thought she was going to go help some seamen.
Yeah.
But
Injured.
She'll get them right up.
They are hurting.
But I'm gonna need to make me a finesse roll and climb that
Oh, don't beef it.
way up.
No.
Don't you beef
A
it.
mess.
Oh,
Don't you
no.
beef
Yeah,
it. Please don't beef it.
Wild.
and you can thank Chi for all of this.
Oh, dang.
Same. Could be worse.
You're fine.
Whew. It's like, oh, right into the sea. Right to the basin.
No, you get up without a problem. You're back off the ground again. That feels a little weird, but you can still sense your connection. It's not like when you were hanging over top of a bridge. But it's
You know what? I'm gonna turn into a bird. I'm gonna turn into a bird.
okay.
please tell me it's like some. It's a new weird bird.
Oh man. Let's see. What are my options?
Big squishy albatross.
It accidentally turns into an emu.
Oops.
Oh, penguin.
Doodles.
Same time period.
Just waddling towards everything.
This is a pelican. I'm a pelican.
Oh, God.
But the neck sack is on the wrong side.
It's just really big.
Mostly next
Maybe I
sack.
could swallow a whale.
Ugh.
I don't have my sketchbook.
Like a gulp.
Things like fall off every time I turn my head.
Oh no,
Ugh.
that sounds horrible. I love it, but that sounds horrible. But now loading up and everything goes along just fine. And if you guys want, I can just narrate through the travel, speed things along. It takes you a couple days by boat to get through everything. You guys end up running into a few instances of the man-eating fish. Bucka gets a few more slabs to smoke.
Yeah. I might be able to drop them off on the way by.
Yeah. Where were you from? Or just right up this?
Mountains.
Okay. Which one is that?
Right by the Serpentine Pass.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I'll be right back, but I can still hear you.
Okay.
Miss you.
But yeah, like I said, you go through and so a few instances of that. You pass another trade ship at one point, heading back up towards the city. But all in all, it's a pretty standard journey. And nothing too big, nothing too tough. And as you continue down the Hornswife, you pass the town of Mansk, which that was the was it Port Town? That was the Fort Town. Excuse me. Stops for a moment, drops off a few things, picks up a few things. As it continues on the way down to Mullis. As you arrive in Mullis Town, everything seems quiet. Nothing is really going on at the town. Wait, I picked up the wrong. I clicked the wrong one. There we go. Is it? Nothing else seems to be going on there. There's nobody waiting at the dock. It's quiet. Carl looks over. I don't like this. What do you see? Shouting up to the ghost in the crow's nest.
You can actually fly out and take a look.
You fly up, start taking a look. Give me an instinct roll.
Music
There's
is
been
way
a lot
more
of-
suspenseful.
Yeah, it did. We're in a spooky town.
It sounds like
11.
we need to find the gatekeeper.
I'm the keymaster.
Who's running the Ghostbusters game? Seriously.
Oh, good question.
Can't just
It gotta happen.
not do it.
The future. That will be a thing.
Halloween's coming up.
I'm gonna have to rock, paper, scissors it.
Dibs. I'm getting in on that one.
With
What's
an
that?
11,
Pierce's
with
first
two
time running a
screens.
game is Ghostbusters game?
I already have a game I'm going to run if I run a game.
Cool.
It's real dumb.
It's
The
Detroit
town
becoming
is-
human.
I mean, what you see is that the town is destroyed. You see buildings that look like they've been hit by tremors. They've just fallen in on themselves. You see ones that look like they've been through a hurricane.
Are there any people around?
There are not that you've seen.
Just fly back.
Yeah.
And she
Hold on.
hunts up a chunk of mushroom.
It's another baby.
Not a baby, just a chunk.
Amanita, you're vomiting yourself.
You all right?
But
Another bloop.
I'm just gonna go land on road board
Yep.
and shift back.
Gently sit down.
No.
Oh, keeps holding her then.
Covered in spores.
Doesn't bother Robort.
I'm not seeing any living beings. It appears as though there was some sort of natural disaster. Buildings have been destroyed.
Oh no.
Great. Awesome. Fantastic. I'm sure if there are living people, I'll be warmly welcomed.
Yeah.
You deserve a warm welcome.
I know I do.
Indeed.
Hopefully, actual genuine feelings, not pitchforks and torches.
I'll be right.
What if it's nighttime? Torches may be useful.
I love your zest for life, Amanita.
Thank you. I enjoy life and death.
I'm aware.
Hopping off the boat.
Thank you, Carl.
Let's
He'll
go
pull
with
up
this.
to the edge of the dock, but he's not going to like full unload. He's gonna,
Yep,
yeah,
that's fine.
Amanita's
Understandable.
he's
he's
ready to
gonna-
bolt at a moment's notice.
Gonna spider monkey until it can be on dirt.
Alright. You cross into the city, and much like what I told Amanita, it just feels like it was ransacked and destroyed by nature. There's like several buildings. You see splits in the earth. You see buildings that look like a tornado just blew right through, and others that look like they had been in the middle of a hurricane or a flood.
Upon further review, this appears to be multiple natural disasters.
I don't think anything natural about this at all.
See if we can find anything at this point.
Sounds like a good idea.
Start calling out.
Maybe.
Hello.
Right. You know what, everybody,
Anybody alive?
let's go for a group challenge here of instinct. Or you know what? Tell me how you're going to go on it, and who's going to lead it.
I vote Amanita because if it all looks like natural disaster, she is our
Nature.
nature specialist.
Her Jovian.
Owen is, I guess there's piggins in this world that could have done this, I guess.
Got you.
I mean, actually, yeah, can I make a roll to see if, like, any of the damage looks like it was caused by, like, claw or anything like that? Like,
Yeah. Knowledge.
I mean, I'm assuming there are like trees or something.
There's a few trees, a few not blown over trees. There's a few that are still standing.
I'll probably just use nature's tongue.
would well-studied or field naturalist apply to this?
Either one, or both.
I use field naturalists because that's a bigger bonus.
Crit.
Oh,
Dang. Heck yeah.
again! I saw that. I'm like, oh no!
Some ones.
Right? That's 2 double 1 crit. tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Roll20 knows it's not fucking us over yet.
Right? Don't talk too loud.
Don't tell it.
Wait for
This-
the integration to happen. That'll get it.
Mhm. So yeah, Jovi, gain a hope and clear stress.
Hooray! Everything's coming up Millhouse.
But yeah, this definitely looks like several different forces of nature. But here in the middle of two mountains, or in a mountain valley on the edge of a river, the only thing that even would remotely make sense here would be the potentially earthquakes, but you're not on a fault that you know of.
There's little to anything natural about this disaster.
Except that it was natural disasters.
Natural disasters. Who'd have thought?
Oh. Yes, continue forward and...
Excuse me, tree.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Nature's tongue to talk to the tree.
Can I use the force of nature experience?
Dormant. A 13. Wow, y'all are rolling a lot of hope tonight.
Point out.
All right, so you get, yeah, 12 was your target number. So, what do you want to know?
I would like to know what happened here recently in terms of the destruction.
3 of the ones that look like him came through.
3 middlemen.
Yes, 3 metal men.
What did they do?
They destroyed everything around.
How?
Looking for something.
Were they looking in trees? She examines it for...
Not that I saw.
Did they use words?
Not that I heard.
Are they still here?
No, they left about a year ago.
Which direction? West?
They headed that way. A few leaves fall down in a northeastern direction.
Uh-oh.
Is there anyone here dead?
A lot.
Is there anyone here alive?
Not that I've seen.
I see.
I could let you know if I see someone.
We'll probably be gone by then. Thank you, Tree.
You're welcome. Come back and talk again sometime.
I would like that. Leaves a spore.
Use the spore.
Yay.
Everyone here is probably dead. 3 middlemen came through looking for something, and then they left going that way.
You see.
Which way does tell me the point?
Towards the northeast.
Towards your home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see the mountains from here. That's not good. Hopefully not good for them. Probably not that good for us. How long ago did they head that way?
1 day ago.
If we hurry, we might be able to close the gap.
You feel that pull of 4 of those sources in that northeastern direction.
Yeah, but she just said 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Well,
Let's go. Come on.
let's get to scoot.
It's better be paranoid and it turn out to be nothing than
Yep.
safe than sorry. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving quick.
Moving as quick
Not
as my
moving
heavy
that
moving as quick as my heavy robotic body will let me.
As you're moving through the town, you get maybe 400 feet from the tree that Amanita spoke to. You hear a ow, ow.
I'm gonna head off in that direction.
Yep.
Head over there. You see a collapsed building, and from underneath it, anybody there?
We were just on our way out.
We're gonna. Nita,
Goodbye.
Nita, just a second.
Mm.
Leave in a minute. Help this
We're gonna
person
hop over-
first.
I'm gonna hop and just lift rubble. Lifting, moving rubble.
You start lifting up moving rubble. You find a human male, middle-aged, but with a broken leg, who got left behind with whoever may have been last. He's got a big gash across the top of his head. You could tell by the look of his lips, he's parched.
I'm gonna
Like-
cast mending touch.
Yeah, man, news about water, my guy.
Okay. You gonna heal him 1 hit point?
I'm gonna take a few minutes and focus. Give him 2.
So you're gonna learn something new about them, or reveal something about yourself.
Let's see. Well, let's learn about him. Give him the extra point.
Learn about the inside of his leg.
I don't know how far I can throw him so we can keep.
How old is he? Look at the rings.
Yes,
How many spores can this guy eat?
What's his name? What happened? Did he witness it?
I suppose those are options as well.
Focus.
My name is Jonathan. Yeah, there were 3 middlemen came through, wielding natural forces. There's one that had wind, one was destroying the earth, and the other was taking the water itself and drowning.
Were they wielding them with weapons or wielding them seemingly by themselves?
I'm not sure.
What were they looking for?
They kept saying something about fragment, but I don't know what he's talking about here.
Are you sure?
Pretty helpful.
I'm just a fisherman. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can you walk?
It's like a very hard attack mushroom.
After the healing spell, his leg does snap back into place.
Go. I'm gonna grab him and bolt back towards the boat.
You're just gonna throw him on the boat?
Javelin him on.
Here.
I mean, I can make that jump for nothing. So I mean, it was just,
Shot put.
yeah, just whatever. Hop here. You work for Carl now.
I mean, I know Carl. Hi, Carl. Oh, yeah. Jonathan.
Cool. You know each other. He works for you now. Town is not safe. So
Got it. Are y'all coming?
No.
I gotta move on. They're apparently headed towards my home. So
Okay, I get it. I get it. We're going to kick off from here then.
be safe. And thank
You
you.
too. Thank you. You see him push away from the dock, starting to send himself back upstream.
Goodbye.
They wave. We spent like 3 days together.
Yep.
And you begin to head northwest or
Back to
northeast.
hustling.
East.
Yep, east. As you start to get towards the Serpentine Pass, who is given the head to which ways and directions?
Obviously, Booka, because it's his
I'm
home.
from here.
Give me an instinct roll, but it's an incredibly low challenge
All right.
because this is home territory.
Soup. With advantage.
Yeah.
Instinct. Viable list. Always. The modifiers. Bloop. 21.
Oh. Easy. This is place you've grown up. You knew Mullistown. You think you even knew Jonathan at one point.
Maybe.
He might have came up and did some trading.
Brain kind of hazy because murder machine's heading towards home.
Yeah. But you are on a focus. You are driven towards where you're going. What would normally be about a day and a half trip, you're covering it very quickly. To the point to where everyone else has a little bit of a trouble keeping up with it. You're muted.
Not trying to lose
I'll be a
everybody.
horse.
You'll be a horse.
I literally was about to say I'm waiting for the transformation, the magic mushroom transformation.
A horse might be a little tough.
Into a goat.
However,
Turn into a goat.
Go.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what my options are.
Turn into a goat. Do it.
I'm gonna run real quick. I'll be right back.
Check that baby.
Use Book as a reference.
Ugh.
Goat. How about goat?
you go turn into a giant goat or a large goat.
Giant goat.
Yeah, that's no problem. All right, so
Probably the only animal noise I'll get correct. Just screaming.
I've not screamed a single time.
That's not true. You've spent many times off with more.
Yeah, that's not screaming.
That's
Moaning.
Now there might be some screaming in there.
Depends on who's on top.
Fine.
Just swings that hammer like one good time. Smooth. What?
All right, what animal?
A goat.
she gotta go.
Hooray!
So I'm gonna need the non-goat or fawn folk to give me an agility roll as you traverse through the Serpentine Pass.
Alright. Can I have an advantage on the grounds that I am a lemur?
You were leaping the whole way.
I was leaping along. Leap, leap, leap.
Oh, there it is.
It is not, Jen, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's
Can you make screamy noises but at a quieter volume?
They weren't even that loud. I think it's just the pitch.
Hold
Excellent.
on. I'll open my door, and then maybe my mic will pick it up from far away.
This is how we get the police called on us.
Worried Nathan.
Damn it! I just thought of the American Dad joke again.
That was the best night ever. It's the best night.
Oh, we are hearing you through Mateo's mic. Perfect. Okay, no more goats screaming. That way we don't get in trouble. Quiet hours started at 10.
I'm sure there's nothing for Ranger.
Oof.
Ooh, I feel-
Buddy, what's in your fur?
Hey, there you go.
Hello.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, beefed it.
Hey, there's all the fear.
Yeah. It just
More.
waited for me, which is waiting for me to roll.
It missed you.
Like an
And more of it. Oh, more.
All of you.
No, I
Wait, how does that even work? How does that math out?
How do you? Yeah.
Oh, it didn't add everything up correctly.
yeah, her stuff's always been
Zero.
broken. I don't have snacks.
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, hold on.
Ooh.
So, Robort and Jovian, you don't have any issue crossing and keeping up.
Let's go.
However, it is exhausting. So both of you mark a stress.
Yeah.
More.
Thank you, Ashley, for that clip.
More as you step down, you got close, a little too close to an edge as you stepped. As one of the rocks just rolls, it rolls out from underneath your feet.
Again.
You do not lose your balance. However, the oh shit you yelled at the time starts echoing throughout the valley.
Fair.
And for a moment, you start to hear a rumble. Sounds distant, but then all at once, it starts to just build, and build as it surrounds your area coming.
Rock slide.
Yeah, and you look up and you see all these rocks coming down the side of the mountain.
Rock slide.
How far is more from me?
More, probably within 10 feet. Or close range, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
What's the luck bender thing do again?
Oh, let Bender spend 3 hope to re-roll your dice.
Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
Before we all die. Because we fall. Let's try that again.
Together as a family.
Well, on principle?
Don't forget, you also have your fearless thing too. Hey, that's a critical success.
Hey,
Crit.
let's go.
Let's go.
It's still just not adding your stuff up.
The rock slide, as it comes down, the
Goes back up.
Reverse
it
this.
catches on another side ledge and rolls off to the side. It looked like it was coming straight for you, but it happened to land in this one exact area where it kind of just funneled it away. Gain a hope, clear stress.
Oh, everybody okay?
Think so.
Yeah, I was using all that fear for that. That was gonna hurt.
That was gonna suck.
Oh, don't open Steam. Damn it.
But
I care about what's on sale. I kind of do, but not really. Not now.
the rest of the travel goes uneventful. It was just
Moving
that
quick.
one rock slide. But you're on that forced march pace where you're just trying to get there. Because right now in your mind, Boca just feels dread.
Mm-hmm.
As we're getting closer, does my sense of feeling get stronger?
Yes and no. One sense gets stronger.
Okay.
The other three are still in distance.
Well, hey, that's good news for me at least.
Mm-hmm.
Before long, Boca, you find yourself on the very familiar path that you know right around this bend is your home.
Running. How's it looking?
Stop edging me, Mike.
You come around that look, hook your head around the edge of that bend, and you see your home.
Mm-hmm.
Just as you remember it.
Very loud, very loud goat scream.
What would that sound like, Pierce?
I'm not doing that.
Coward.
Insert loud goat scream.
Picked up just the beginning and the end of it.
That's why I wasn't gonna do it. My microphone's gonna cut out.
You get an equally replying one as well.
Okay, cool.
And you see up on towards the edge of the walls the normal two guards who would be there. The twins, Vinny and Valerie.
Yeah. Wave, call out. Everything okay?
Hey, Boca! Everything's all right. What are you doing back already?
We got word in Mullistown that there was some bad stuff heading this way.
Oh, you mean the metal freak?
The Clanks, yes.
He tried to start some shit with one of our scouting parties.
Which one?
The one led up by Hogan.
Okay. And which give me a description of the Clank that was trying to start things.
Big green and brown fella.
Not the one I saw reaching to the tree, right?
The one you saw
Or is
reaching
that
the tree is a green and brown one.
Green and brown one? Okay, well. But they haven't come into town.
No. If you want to speak to Hogan, he's back there at the center of town. I'm blanking on the name.
Yeah, no. You felt any earthquakes or anything? Wind whipping up?
No, not here.
Because they absolutely obliterated Mullistown. Just glad they're not here. Okay, well.
Mike, is one of them here?
You do sense something here.
Gonna go wander that way while Booker checks in on his family that's alive and well.
And Robert, where are you going?
This way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna follow.
I'm just standing near Jovian.
I'm standing near Boca.
Heaven forbid I try to fall off the cliff again.
I don't know if my
We're in
strength score
town
can save
proper
you.
now. It's fine. Nothing crazy.
Look, why don't you describe your town to everyone?
Pretty much that. Like
Machu Picchu, no big deal.
exactly.
That's an
Yeah.
appropriation.
It's warm. It's comfortable. You will roll down hills.
Well, as
Yeah.
proven already.
Use the land as best as we can and as much as we can, and then
Speaking of rolling down hills, at that exact moment, you see two barrels on their sides rolling down the hillside. But the ends are open. Look, you know this is normal barrel racing.
yep.
Are there people
Jovi,
in
watch
those
out.
barrels?
Jovi, they need your help. Go help those people.
I'd like to help myself to whatever activity they're doing.
It's the most dangerous thing we can do right now. They're probably trapped. You should help them.
I don't know why you're trying to mess with me, but I clearly see that this is fun.
That looks absolutely
Look at
terrifying.
We're making a whole lot of assumptions here right now.
Absolutely terrifying.
As you're debating this, one of the barrels steers off course
Oh, God.
and rams into a pole, shattering as the person inside stands up, just staggered.
It's gonna roll to deceive.
It just plops down on his ass.
Yes.
Wow. Here we go. Here comes the racism. Good job, Colin.
Robert, you see,
This wasn't in character.
you still feel that pull towards the center of town.
Okay. That is where I'm going.
So as
Also,
Joe,
reminder, what we talked about in the thing, he's been in my town before.
yes,
They used to come through, so just
Okay.
nobody's gonna treat him like a weirdo.
yeah. Yeah. So no, as Jovian and Booker are going back and forth about the dangers or not of barrel racing, Robert starts to meander towards the center. Robert, along your way, a few people do recognize you. There's a few. Hey, yeah. Hey, how you doing? Or
Why, I'm doing quite well, friends. Thank you very much. How have you been? It's been some time.
you recognize a family that you helped out before. And they were just the typical mingling along the way.
Yep. I don't break stride, but I'm very friendly with everybody while I'm on my way.
So you were very helpful the last time you came through, and you know a lot of the people here, and a lot of people here know you, so they understand. Robert is friend.
Yes. Robert is very much friend.
As you come to the center of town, you find where that pull is strongest, a rather largely built fawn, carrying. This one has a spear, I would say. not too different a build than Booka, but he's kind of got this air about him, like same kind of like Gaston, that cockiness. And he's with a few people that are more important to the town. As well as you see around his neck a fragment.
Okay.
That looks like from the book.
Well, hey there, friends.
Roborg?
Oh, are they your friends?
What are you doing here?
Did you hear about the disasters?
Yes, down in Mullistown. That it.
Nearly everyone died.
What my cute mushroom friend here just said.
That was both adorable and disturbing all at the same time.
Thank you.
You do not get used to it.
You really don't.
And the rather large one in the back, he's just propped up against the wall at this point, spear up next to him, arms crossed. You can tell he's eyeing you. He hasn't made a move yet.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, you said the people that were here were like important goat people?
Yes.
Well, friends, I am not trying to spin you no tales or tell you tall yarns or anything of that nature, but the ones that caused that are after, and I'm going to point at big guy with the thing around his neck. That lovely necklace there.
He gives you a side eye, looks out. What do they want this for?
It is a very powerful and magical artifact.
I've gathered that. But what for? I just came into it.
I mean, you just came into it, or you just pulled it out of an ancient magic tree?
The rest of your band came through a day ago.
Yep.
And they tried to fight me on my scouting party.
For the thing.
No, he said he's... Sorry, my voice is going.
Okay.
But he explains the fact that they were attacked, and he was able to wrestle this thing away from one of the members there.
So it is a trophy.
Obviously.
You know,
Do you feel any different?
I feel like I'm a badass.
Is that different?
Aren't you always a badass, friend?
That's the reason I feel like a badass.
Your ass seems perfectly anatomically correct to me.
I mean, of course it is. Have you seen my ass?
Yes, he turned around. I was able to view it.
She's looking at it right now.
He leans over, smacks himself on the ass one time, good time. Damn right there.
Is it in fact the night
Produces
that?
acoustic effects.
It is indeed a nice ass.
Bounce a quarter off.
I do not suppose I could convince you to just part with that thing without me having to take it off your person, would I?
What you offer?
What you want. Have you met more?
We're having dry robot hand job.
Vulcan and Jovian, what are y'all doing at this point?
I have this. Holds out the necklace that Vel hasn't stolen yet.
We were with Boca. I kind of want to go see if I can get one of those barrels.
I mean,
Yeah. Point him up to the top of the hill.
by Moore's rules, she uses sex for barter. There's actually an item we need, like this. Everybody wins. Everybody wins.
Right.
This one just. That could have been all it took. But straight to the big guns right away. Go to the top of that hill and try to talk about getting into one of the barrels.
In the barrel. I'm gonna head towards the center of town, see if I can pick up a track of everybody.
Following Booga.
Easy enough.
Everybody, I mean, row board.
Board out.
Oh no! I found the goat version. I found the goat version of Old Man.
Yeah, no, we just fight.
Every town has an old man bitters.
True.
250.
Bucket, you get to the center of town just as you see Roadwork and Amanita speaking with Hold on. Right as he smacks his ass. For whatever reason.
Showing off again, Hogan.
Bucka. I thought I smelled you around here.
He does have a distinctive fragrance.
Thank you, Amanita. I think.
Bucka
Pointed the
easily,
necklace.
yeah. You see the new piece of jewelry he has.
That's the thing, isn't it?
It is.
You already asked nicely?
Well, we were just getting to the what are you offering? What do you want? Have you met more? And then you walked up.
Gotcha. More superb at everything she does.
By the way, Kelly, you're
Fight you for it.
No, I'm not.
okay. Well, you just
She's just making faces.
okay.
At this point, it's mostly just making faces at y'all.
That's fair.
After you've explained everything to Bucka, he grabs his spear, takes it, and jams it into the ground. Hip
God damn.
first.
Mm-hmm.
No. I challenge Bucka
Oh,
to the
What?
barrel races.
Oh, this is gonna be a hoot.
you want to do this again?
I'm
I made you
winning
real
this
stupid
time.
last time. That's what you said last time.
And that's where I'm going to call it.
Okay, I was literally just, like,
Oh, God.
I literally asked, it's like, is there any way I could convince you to just, like, we can do this peacefully? And if he said no, I was just gonna fucking magic blast him right then and there's like, fuck it, I'll beat you unconscious and take it.
Well, I asked, did you ask nicely? Cool. Fight for it.
But you know what? I'm here for barrel race off. I'm here for it. It'd be amazing.
Oh, guys.
Kelly, I don't mean to keep being mean about Moore's chosen professions or anything. It's just literally it's like Robort keeps hearing all these fantastic reviews, so it's like
I mean, this Gaston motherfucker, it might be good for her.
he's literally just like, Moore's really good at what she does. Who am I to deny her trade and profession?
It's been a while since she's gotten paid.
Robot was there the last time she got paid.
He got a new scarf out of it. Damn.
Yeah, I gotta set up rules for barrel racing. So
Yay.
that's gonna be fun.
I am in
Heck.
no way going to mess with that at all.
Oh,
Honestly,
God.
Oh yeah.
when you mentioned the barrels, I was like, I hope there's not a dwarf in that.
Worse, goat people. One's really big and buff.
All right, folks. Who wants to do the nice talking things? Who wants to go first? How about more? Because you're at the top of my list, top of my screen.
Yeah. Just Jovian's just adorable attempt at keeping Robort away from Mr. Bitters.
You bitch.
I'm so hard. I'm so hard.
Took
He
mine.
tried so hard. Like, no, we're gonna go throw fruit at this motherfucker.
Man.
No, thank you.
Future is
That's how he
now.
likes it. Leave some spores outside of his door so that when he does die, he becomes food.
It becomes
Absorb,
Amanita.
absorb him into your collective, Amanita. We'll punish him later.
Into the Borg. The greater Borg that is Amanita.
Robort.
Well, since the Kelly just took mine,
It did.
I want to give it to Jen because I feel like I always give it to Jen.
As is your right.
I know it's my right, but
This is the first time that Kelly didn't give hers to Jan.
right. It was like Kelly first. It's like cool. I'll be able to have my one for Jovi. Nope. Okay. She decided not Jen this time.
All
Oh,
of surprises.
I will give mine. No, I'll give mine to Jovian, and
Okay.
tangentially kind of Booka, but Jovian predominantly because it's like, so your brother is like, and like after like the fourth brother is like, and it's just like the key was like, yes, keep talking about how you murdered my brother. Thank you. That's perfect. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Hey, by the way, what do you want us to do with the corpse of your brother? It's like, I will burn this entire house down.
Whole tree. Take the whole tree out with him.
It's like, you know what trees are susceptible to? Fire. I know Amanita will support this plan. They spit in the face of the earth. Up here in the sky.
To be fair, his parents were trying to be respectful.
They were. It's just the worst timing.
Yeah. I'm Anita.
Oh. I'm gonna say Robort. Now that we know apparently murder.exe is his default boot.
Well, no, that was the last thing he had before he went into boot mode. Was just like,
Nope, that's his default. He has to initiate friendly now.
he's having a tough time. Okay, he's having
Clearly.
a tough time.
Jovian.
Can we give mine to Jen? Or just in general being a ball of weird, but I like that we're just now. Hundreds of
General.
little spore babies got. Little
General.
spore babies that Jovian's parents now gotta deal with. I hope we go back to this 101 Dalmatian situation.
They all got their own individual names.
Yeah, they help out around the house. It's great.
Oh, God.
No, they're all Amanita. Good luck.
Yeah. It's very easy to name. They're all
They'll be very helpful. It's not going to be help you want, but it will be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
One of them
Like
made
the
sense.
gremlins, they were fed after midnight.
All right. Last but not least, a Booka.
Man, I got mine scooped back to back. Because I was going to be Matt, and there was going to be Jen. You know what? No, we're gonna double up. We're gonna give it a Robort again because he wants Jovian to want better for himself.
True.
Jovian,
That's good.
he's fine where he is.
No, he's not.
No, you can be so much more.
No, she's more.
I don't understand the more you're trying to get me to be.
But she's already more.
I just want you to be the best version of yourself, Jovian. Not what you
Actively working towards that.
are you, because you keep taking a lot of shit from people.
But
To be the very best.
I actually have to go bounce. I have to go take over for Roxanne. I love you guys. It was great playing.
Love you.
We'll see you next week at the latest.
Yay!
Get that before me.
Now, with this twice.
All right. And now that the cameras are all fucked up and we can. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We missed Deadly Ambitions. We were joined by Futter Guy, who was the player of Jovian, who just skedaddled. We had Amanita, portrayed by JenOfThieves. We have Moore, portrayed by Miss Cricket. We have oh my god, Booka, who you can see his horns. You can see his horns next to Jovian's name. Played by hey, there we go. Vince Pierce Heyman. Is that still what you're rocking?
Pierce.
What?
Samoa Pierce.
Samoa Pierce. Jesus Christ. Dude, I almost went with Vince McMahon Jamp.
Ooh, we're taking it back.
Yep.
I got like a month. It's probably gonna be like Pierce Dudley or something stupid. We'll figure something out.
And freaking the game was run, of course, by DM Dizzle, Glandizzle, your lovely host of Friday evenings for now. And I, of course, am DM Daddy RPG. We will be back with a video game stream tomorrow as I play through some Resident Evil for people that haven't, for all these kids who've never seen Resident Evil or played it.
You did a one shot?
No, I'm talking like the video game.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
See, but it's okay. I'm
You know
old,
how I made commentary on Baldur's Gate?
right? Loot is with me. It's like these children.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Lou was calling them zombies. They are not zombies.
Jen, you did Baldur's Gate very well. I was so proud of you.
Your sassy video game commentary is the best, and I hope that you do come through and do that for us tomorrow. Especially
I probably will.
Especially if I decide to do the Claire run, you're going to have a lot of opinions during the Claire run. Oh,
I'm just gonna be a little voiceover.
beautiful. All right, guys. Well, you won't see us Sunday because Demon is recorded only for YouTube. But Wednesdays, Gen of Thieves, Midnight World game is beginning to wrap up, I believe, and we will have other fun things in the near future. If you're not part of our Discord community, come join our Discord. Discord is where votes and signups and everything for the games happen. So come do that. Frickin' YouTube, if you haven't watched our other things, we have so many things for you to watch. We have hundreds of hours of content at this point for you to check out and watch if you need background noise and sassy and silly and sarcastic and fun and bants, as the kids call it these days. And of course, the bants.
The what?
The banter.
Uh-huh.
Bants.
Fanta.
God, you can tell who watches reality dating shows and who doesn't.
With you, Pierce, I was really lost.
Not doing it. Not going to my old man rant. Not doing it.
The bants.
If I hear my daughter say Sigma one more time, I think I'm going to scream.
She's
And yet another reason never to have children.
There's one Sigma, and he keeps coming back to harass the dog shit out of Mega Man and Zero.
He in fact.
Another one.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Where is he?
This is the only Sigma that matters.
Hell yeah. Look at the chin on that motherfucker.
Right? Guys, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I hope you live your best lives. And remember, Daddy loves you.